Continuing coverage now of the club fire tragedy 10 years later. The Target 12 investigators reveal what happened to a key figure from that fire.
Dennis LaRocque is the fire inspector who admittedly did not notice the highly flammable foam covering the walls of the nightclub. The family members wanted him to be prosecuted, saying he should have cited the foam in his inspection, but he was never charged criminally.
Tonight, we update you with what happened now 10 years later. Target 12 investigator Tim White is here now with the details.
After the fire, LaRocque was promoted to battalion chief, but then an on-the-job injury ended his career. We can tell you he's now collecting an accidental disability pension. In November 2002, West Warwick Fire Inspector Dennis LaRocque filed this report after inspecting the Station Nightclub. In it, he cited the owners, Michael and Jeffrey Dedarian, for having a door that opened inward, but not a word about foam that covered the door as well as the walls and ceiling around the stage. The foam, according to the Attorney General's office, was installed by the club's owners to deal with noise complaints from neighbors. It burst into flames by pyrotechnics that were set off inside the club. Of those that faced charges in the wake of the deadly fire, Michael and Jeffrey Dedarian and Great White Band manager Dan Beakley, who pushed the button that triggered the pyrotechnics, LaRocque was not one of them. Several family members of the 100 people who died in the February 20th, 2003 fire say they wanted to see LaRocque charged for missing the foam. LaRocque has never spoken publicly about the fire. The only time people have heard him answer questions about his inspection was when then Attorney General Patrick Lynch released evidence from the case, including LaRocque's grand jury testimony. According to transcripts, LaRocque was asked why he missed the highly flammable foam. He stated to investigators, "These are called fire safety inspections, what we do for liquor license renewals. These are not full building code compliance inspections." Records show LaRocque went out on injured on duty status in 2006, collecting his full salary tax-free. 18 months later, he was awarded an accidental disability pension and now receives nearly $4,400 a month tax-free. The nature of his injury has never been disclosed.
That's part of the sorrow and the anger and the pain that these families went through.
Former State Police Colonel Brendan Doherty, who coordinated law enforcement efforts at the fire, says it was up to the Attorney General's office to make the ultimate call on charges, but he can understand why many were upset at the outcome.
I believe that the people culpable were held responsible, but I know that family members would like to see more.
We reached out to LaRocque for this report, but we never received a response. Records indicate he's still living in West Warwick. With the Target 12 investigators, Tim White, Eyewitness News.